bowling can be a humbling experience. Here's some clips over the last couple weeks of both the good and the bad. Alright guys, so the last couple weeks I've been in a little bit of a rut, and it has to do with my spare shooting and my timing. The culprit is definitely this guy right here. I really hate turbo grips. I've always used Vice. Everything I have has Vice grips, and I decided to try out turbo because one of the shops I went to only had turbo grips, and I just can't get a consistent release, and it's either I feel like I rip it or it falls out of my hand. There's no in between. And it just doesn't feel comfortable or consistent. So I'm gonna be switching back to Vice in my spare ball, and I think that should really help that. So I have my scores here from the last couple weeks. I didn't record a whole lot just because I wasn't bowling well enough to really justify taking the time to record. I did get those couple shots, but it was pretty bad. So I ended up missing 2 sweepers because of vacation and a work outing. But the 2 sweepers I did bowl, I finished 15th, shooting a 720 on ABT 7. I'm gonna throw up the shots like right here. But that was the first one, and then the second one I finished 13th, shooting another 720, and that was on 2008 EBT Hammer Bronzen. So I'm gonna throw that up right there as well. But not too great. It's been rough these last couple weeks. But that's gonna lead us up to last week, which I actually had a pretty good week. Let's go ahead and break that down. So to start things off, we finished second in the Sports Child League, and we cashed $400 per person, which is pretty sweet. Now at the end of the Sports Child League season, there's always a sweeper, and it's a 6-game sweeper where you bowl 1 game on each shot. And I went ahead and bowled that. Let's see how we did. So game 1, I shot a 256 on Dragon. I had the front 8. Game 2, I shot a 147 on the 2024 US Open. That one was a very tough shot. That last ball was my only good shot. I shot a 191 on Boardwalk after a really rough start. I think I threw like a 5-bagger on the end, and obviously the one I recorded was a broke strike. Game 4, I shot a 161 on USBC Open 2023. I think it was like a double shot or something, but I didn't get a clip on that pair. It was just tough. Game 5, I shot a 180 on Don Johnson. This pair was a lot tougher than I remember. It was pretty bad. So going into the last game, I was a 3-point underdog to first place, and they were moving on to that long pattern that I shot a 147. I think the high game was like 202 or something on that pattern, and I was moving to Audubon. And I had a pretty interesting history with Audubon this season. I had some high games where I think I had 2 games in like the 250s, but I also shot 460 on it in position week. So there really wasn't any in between, and I had to bowl good, had to lock it down, and I ended up shooting a 249. was a clean game, threw a lot of good shots, a lot of strikes, and I was really happy with the result, and we ended up winning the sweeper. So there's that. And I ended up bringing that confidence into the sweeper for the same week. I ended up finishing second, shooting 8-11 on it was a decently hard pattern. Let me see what it was real quick. It was the 2008 WBT World's Men's Championship long. Me and the dude that won first were the only ones that went plus. It was pretty tough, but it was an awesome week. I finished first in one sweeper, second in another, and the cherry on top is we got our results back from nationals, so let's go over those. So the results for nationals, I finished 3,422nd in singles, which cashed me $84. We didn't cash in the team event, but the other event we did cash in was the doubles I talked about in a previous episode. We finished 198th and we got $338. So this week overall was just completely awesome for me. I couldn't ask for a better way to finish the series. I'm gonna throw up the grand totals of exactly what we made all last week. Just throw them up right here real quick. But we ended up cashing $1,147 over the week, which is absolutely awesome. Now that doesn't obviously factor in the cost of like getting in the sweepers, jackpots, and getting in nationals, but I think we at least over doubled our money. We at least made $500 last week. So I couldn't ask for a better way to finish the series. I guess the best way to end the series is gonna be showing the clips from nationals I finally got. So I'm gonna do a little compilation of that and wrap up this series. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know it wasn't as long as I thought it was gonna be, but I'm excited to move on to the next thing. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one.